For more than a month, Georgians have been demonstrating on the streets of Tbilisi against inviting a Russian communist lawmaker to address parliament. Police crushed the initial protests.
The main goal of the protest was that we wanted the resignation of the Speaker of the Parliament, but after that the government used excessive force against the protesters, and then we demanded the resignation of those in fault, primarily the Minister of Internal Affairs.
The protests have sparked another diplomatic crisis between Tbilisi and Moscow. The Kremlin has banned direct flights between the two countries and called on its citizens to return to Russia for safety reasons. But analysts say the move will punish Georgia economically, since it depends largely on Russian tourism.
According to the National Bank of Georgia's calculations, Georgia will lose $400 million annually.
The backdrop for these latest tensions is the thorny issue of Russia's military occupation since 2008 of Georgia's breakaway regions of Abkhazia and South Ossetia. They are recognized as independent only by Russia, Nicaragua, Venezuela, and Nauru.
We don't have this vision that with this protest we will return Ossetia and Abkhazia, but we demand from our government that they take actions.
We're going to talk about what is most important to Georgians, and many Russians do not understand it. 20% of Georgia is occupied by Russia. That's an indisputable fact.
Observers say Russia is applying pressure to keep Georgia from joining NATO. Some think abandoning the plan could appease Moscow.
It's a lot of examples in the history when Russia just makes steps back. But if we will try to negotiate with Russia, that Russia should just take back its own bases from Georgian territory, and Georgia will not join any kind of military blocs, including NATO, maybe it will be more or less acceptable.
But for those who want closer ties to Europe, giving up a bid to join NATO is non-negotiable.
Whenever you speak about independent sovereign state, Georgia, Spain, Bangladesh, or whatever, you should respect its sovereign decision, and nobody can dictate you whether you want to join NATO or the European Union. My message to our Russian friends is that we Georgians, we want to live with Russia, but we do not want to live in Russia.
But with Georgia already feeling the economic strain of Russian sanctions on its tourism industry, many here see this as a sign that it's a battle this tiny country will likely not win. For Ricardo Marquina in Tbilisi, Georgia, I'm Steve Redisch, VOA News.